let's start off with the WWE Championship match. I gotta do it right now. I gotta get off my heart. So let's start with Cody Rhodes, your WWE champion, versus your challenger in Randy Orton, that's going for number 15 with the assist of Pat McAfee. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, I have no idea what the fuck they're going to do, because I don't think they know what they're going to do. What puzzles me is they knew, probably since Cody dropped the title to Drew in the beginning of the year, that the goal was to do Cody versus Orton. If you knew that, and if you knew that people beloved Orton, why didn't you just put the title on Orton first? Why did you put the title right back on Cody? Why didn't you do that? Why? Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a mistake.
Tell me why. Why'd you do that? So, I have no idea how to judge this storyline, because I have no idea what they're going to do. On one aspect, I'm like, well, it just seems like they're just going to do exactly what they did last year, which I'm like, why would you screw over your top babyface 2 WrestleManias in a row? But then again, that's Cody Rhodes' freaking MO at WrestleMania at this point. Like, I know, as much as I want to know how he feels about why he left AEW, I think I even more want to know how he feels about being screwed over now 4 years in a row, going into WrestleMania when he was supposed to win that 39 that Vince kiboshed it, supposed to get his match with Roman, that Rock almost ruined it. Then he goes up against Travis Scott and basically gets screwed over by Travis Scott and The Rock and all that. And now we have Pat McAfee. Like, I really wonder what he feels. But I can't, as much as I'm like, oh, but they're going to do the typical Pat McAfee is going to help Randy Orton win number 15 and Cody's going to chase. I'm like, we just did this last year and it's Randy Orton. He's not on his retirement tour. I just like, it's Randy Orton. Like, TKO is putting all their money on Randy Orton, 46-year-old Randy Orton. I just like, that's where my mind is. Like, I can't wrap my head around that. It's like Cody is in a lose-lose. If he beats Randy Orton, the crowd's going to boo. But like, having your top babyface lose 2 years in a row to the same exact way also hurts him as a character more than Pat McAfee already has tried to do. So I'm like, unless they do some type of swerve where Pat McAfee was working with Cody all along, which I'm like, there's no need to do that. I have no idea. Like, I don't know. I really don't know, bro. The only logical thing is that Pat McAfee was a mascot and not the person that Randy Orton was really talking to on the phone. That this was all a red herring to distract Cody, which in the meantime, the real person is going to show up at WrestleMania. Now, I know a lot of people are like, The Rock. That would make sense. But I'm like, I feel like The Rock is trying to get back in the good graces of Hollywood. I don't think he wants nothing to do with us. And I kind of really don't blame him, because you still blame him for last year, even though we know how much Triple H has tried to screw over The Rock since WrestleMania 40. So, to me, best case scenario, if you're going to have Randy Orton win the title, I think what makes the most sense is Shane McMahon. Stephanie tried to warn Cody, this seems like forever ago now, about what's finna go down. Like, she tried to warn him because she knew what was coming. And Shane McMahon makes the most sense because he was kicked out of his own company. Stephanie is going to the Hall of Fame. Triple H is taking over WWE when it was his birthright. And now he wants to end WWE. So now Pat McAfee talking negative about WWE makes the most sense. But still, it's like, it's Randy Orton. Like, that's what just blows my mind. Like, it's Randy Orton. Like, we're doing all this to give Randy Orton another title. I know y'all love that nigga. I don't get it, but I guess nostalgia is a hell of a drug. I don't know. I can't see them screwing over Cody 2 years in a row. I just can't see them doing that. That's the thing that I just can't get over. Like, I can't see them doing that. I'm a go with Cody winning. I know that's probably nobody else is calling that. Again, it's not even me not wanting Randy Orton to be champion. I can't see them screwing over Cody again. I can't see it. I can't see it. So I'm going with the upset. I think Cody somehow is going to get back up and is going to whatever Randy Orton's plan is. Cody is going to be able to upstage that like he did at 40 and retain the title. So that's my guess. So now we got that fuck ass match out the way. Let's talk about the Women's World Heavyweight Championship between Stephanie VAQUER and Liv Morgan. I think it's clear cut. Liv Morgan is coming out of WrestleMania champion. Congrats to Liv Morgan for getting her first one-on-one match at WrestleMania, which is wild to me. She's been in the company since like 2017. Main roster, I think 2018, something like that. And this is the first time she's getting a one-on-one match. It's kind of wild to me. The goal is to eventually do Liv Morgan, Raquel, or Roxanne Perez probably at WrestleMania and do that feud. So yeah, Liv Morgan is walking out as champion. By the way, that music video, it was a choice. She living her best Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera life. I respect it. It definitely is a choice. Keep it on the women. We got the Women's Intercontinental Championship match of AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't give a fuck about this match. I could not care less. Becky is never being AJ. I don't see the purpose of having Becky lose multiple times to AJ Lee. I think AJ Lee finally getting her WrestleMania match at WrestleMania is a win for her, so she have no problem putting over Becky. I think Becky, as a champion, probably is best, and her putting over whoever the next person up would be, even though I really want to see like AJ Lee versus Bayley, which you already got, but a bigger program. AJ Lee versus Roxanne Perez, AJ Lee versus a few other women. But yeah, I think Becky Lynch is probably going to win. Next we have, hot damn, how many women on this goddamn card? Shit. Hot damn, this Evolution, motherfucker? All right. Next we have a women's tag team fatal four-way, which should have been a ladder match. We have the Irresistible Forces versus the Bella Twins. Still, I'm guessing still. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, which I'm surprised they don't have a team name by now. And Bayley and Lyra for the women's tag team championships. To me, we could knock out the Bella Twins because I would think if Nikki was healthy, I would have definitely been like, oh, they're probably gonna give it to Bella Twins because they are the bigger stars and crossover stars, so we're gonna give it to them. But I think Nikki not being healthy enough jeopardizes that. Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, I think should be in the world title program. I'm gonna get to that in a second. And the Irresistible Forces is cool, and probably there's a chance they can win. But I think this match is about Lyra and Bayley getting their revenge, or finally getting the moment that they should have got last year. And I almost feel like they're turning heel. Like what they've been doing over the past couple weeks or so, like I feel like they might be turning heel, which I think is the best for both of them. So I feel like Bayley and Lyra, and plus they're screwed over Bayley so many freaking times. Yeah, I think Bayley and Lyra are winning tag team titles, which I think would be a great moment. Next we got, in my opinion, probably going to be the match of both nights. I don't think anything's going to be close. We have the Ring General GUNTHER versus Seth freaking Rollins, doing his best Undertaker from 1992 impression or whatever. No way Gunther does not win here with help of interference by Braun Breaker. There's no way. Gunther's going to win, much needed win, and when he does beat Seth Rollins, it'll lead eventually to him getting his match and getting his favor by taking on Brock Lesnar, probably at SummerSlam, and retiring him. Next, we have an unsanctioned match. This, I believe, is going to be on ESPN. We have Drew McINTYre versus Jacob Fatu. We all know Jacob Fatu winning that motherfucker. Like, we all know Jacob Fatu winning. We all know Jacob Fatu. So, Jacob Fatu is going to win it. You know what I mean? And Drew's going to put him over big because that's what Drew does. And to go to the match that's actually going to open night one, again, this is also going to be ESPN. We have Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and IShow Speed versus Usos at LA Knight. I think this boils down to them having a viral moment like they did with Braun Breaker and ISO Speed back at Royal Rumble last year. I think the same happens again. ISO Speed jumps off of something. Jumps off of the top rope or jumps onto something. And LA Knight catches him with a BFT. Yeah. And they go on to win that match. I think it's that simple. Now, let's go over to night 2, which, by the way, where's Asuka and Io? They're not on WrestleMania. As a New Day used to say,
Shame him! Shame! Shame him! Shame!
Triple H claim he loves on Unreal. I love Io. I'm gonna start a promotion. This is what we do. But now she's not even on the card. Io fucking Sky. Like, what kind of shit is that? The only reason why I can see her not being on this card, even though it doesn't make sense, which goes into a match that's actually happening on the card, which is the women's WWE Championship match between Rhea and Jade, which has been a whole bunch of ass. Yeah, but in regards to this match, I don't see it going down any other way but Jade walking out as champion. Rhea, I feel like her story needs to be she doesn't become champion again unless she beats Bianca or Io en route to become champion again. Which, speaking of that, I do feel like Io at some point will try to help Rhea, because the baddies, of course, are going to try to interfere at some point. And when Io comes out and she still loses the numbers advantage, that's when you hear that, I'm on my own against the world. Whatever how that song go. And Bianca comes out there, stares down Jade. Then Wapush hits Rhea and Io with her braid, because need I remind you, it was a year ago that Rhea and Io cost her a year of her career. Yeah, so it's not in alignment with Jade, but she wants her revenge. And she's going to get it. She's going to get it by costing Rhea the title, which will finally, hopefully go into a Rhea-Bianca feud. So I'm done hoping that they happen at WrestleMania. Just fucking do it now. So yeah, that's why I feel like it's probably going to happen. And Jade is going to retain the WWE Championship, and hopefully we move into a Charlotte feud, which will lead into a Charlotte Alexa Bliss triangle type feud. So that's my vision for the future. Next we have, for the United States Championship, we have everybody's favorite, my favorite wrestler and yours, SAMI. By God, I'ma keep bitching till I can't bitch no more. ZAYN versus the real deal Tricky Willie with Lil Yanni with him. Which, by the way, is like Lil Yachty. What is it, 2019? Really? Lil Yachty? All right. But anywho, there's no way Trick Williams does not walk out as U.S. champion. Everybody's saying it. I'm gonna repeat after them like a parrot. There's no way Trick Williams and Sami Zayn just don't do the double turn. I think at the end of the match, Sami Zayn will have an opportunity to hit Trick Williams with the title, and he's gonna try to hit Trick Williams with the title, but Trick Williams is gonna duck, hit him with his finishing move. 1, 2, 3, and new United States champion Trick Williams. That's how I feel it's going to go down. So I think we do get an official Sami Zayn heel turn by the end of the night. Next we have Dominic Mysterio versus the Demon Finn Balor. I still feel the way that you gave away that it was going to be the Demon. Like, hot damn, can we have nothing? Can we just have a surprise? The fuck? Like, why did you have to tell me? But yeah, Demon Finn Balor is beating Dominic Mysterio, which will give Demon Finn Balor his first win in probably like 10 years. Next we have, for the Intercontinental Championship, a ladder match. In my Jeff Hardy voice, We have the champion Penta versus Javon Evans, Rusev, Dragon Lee, JADE McDonough, Rey Mysterio, and this only comes down to two people. This really only comes down to two people. It's either going to be Javon or Penta, and as much as I know a lot of chatter is Javon is going to walk out as champion, and I want that to happen as well. You know, WWE, if we know anything from the past 5 years, well, really since the past decade of NXT call-ups, we know management always has one slogan for NXT stars that go up to the main roster. We have time. Yeah, we have time. We don't need to put the title on Javon now. We have time. So I think they're probably going to have Penta retain. And let's not forget also Penta, who's been there a year and just got his first title just a couple months ago. So, yeah, I think I would love Javon to win. And I think that would be the best call. But I know how management acts with NXT call-ups, and they're going to be like, oh, he just needs time. So, yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. And the true main event of both nights is the match is going to also be on ESPN. Intercontinental Championship ladder match is going to be on ESPN too. But, yeah, we have Brock Lesnar. Wow, I sound like Vince McMahon. Ew. Brock Lesnar versus, you know how much he loved, versus the ruler. Who? Oba Femi. Beat your ass to the post. Oh, yeah. So I know a lot of people are scared. I know, Pookie Bear. I know you're scared. I know a lot of us are scared that they're gonna do some fuck ass shit and have Oba lose to Brock because he's getting the rub because he's gonna be on ESPN versus Brock, and the reports are that Brock wants to remain undefeated until his last match or some dumbass thing like that. I know, but looking at the promo they did on Raw, there is no way on God's green earth you can have Oba lose here. If Oba loses at WrestleMania, throw the whole company away. Throw it away. There's no point in this company. If Oba loses, you want to talk about a mass exodus? Movement of your people. Shout out to Bob Marley. You want to see a mass exodus, motherfucker? Have Oba lose. See what happens. Go ahead, Triple H. Go ahead, try it. Go ahead. Do it. Push the button. Push the goddamn button. Try it. Let's see what happens. I dare you. Please, man. Just have Oba win. Please, Lord, help me. Lord, help me. Please, Lord. Let's have Oba win, please. He should be your world champion by SummerSlam. I'm calling it. He needs to win King of the Ring and go ahead and win the title at SummerSlam. But let's go on to the main. Oh, did I have? Oba. I'm penciling in Oba. I'm gonna say Oba. There's no way Oba doesn't win. I know this company loves Brock so much. Wait, I'm gonna have Oba winning here. There's no way you can have him lose. There's no way. And last but not least, we have CM Punk, your World Heavyweight Champion, versus the Challenger Royal Rumble winner in Roman Reigns. So, the promo they did, I'm going to speak real quick. The promo they did this past Monday night on Raw, I absolutely love. That segment they did is the best segment they did the entire program over the past 2 months. It reminded me so much of Rock and Austin when they did that sit-down interview with Jim Ross sitting in the middle, because it felt personal, it felt real, it felt like Phil Brooks talking to Joseph Anoa'i. Like, it felt like they finally got to lift all the burdens that's been on them over the past decade, with Punk leaving because he was never made the guy by management, Roman still having feeling away about the crowd booing him all those years when he was made the guy, and how they both wanted what each other's had, which is exactly what I said in my How to Fix the Punk and Roman feud, a video I did a couple weeks ago. They literally hit every point I said. So now, looking at it, I'm gonna be straight up with you. I don't know how CM Punk doesn't walk out as champion. Looking at how the promo that Punk did, and him being so vulnerable and being like, "This is all I ever wanted. I hate you because I'm jealous of you. I'm envious of you. I hate that. I hate that I didn't get to be in the royal family, get to have a dynasty like you did and countless others have, like Orton and Rhodes and all these other guys, Rock. Like, I had to find wrestling to find my family. Like, how do you have that guy lose? Like, I don't know how you have that guy lose. I just don't. I don't understand. Like, he has to win. And I was thinking about it like, typical WWE would be, well, we got to do what Vince McMahon usually does when something isn't working. We go back to the same old, same old. Not saying that Punk's title reign hasn't been working, but with all the chatter and the morale of WWE going on right now, it's like, why don't we just do what we did before? Put the title back on Roman, have him hold it for a little while. That was what was reported back last year, that they wanted to put the title back on Roman anyway, and we'll just go with that. And part of me still feels like that's probably how they're going to go. But what's really going to make the most noise? What's going to, when we end night 2, what's going to make the most noise? I'm like, something that nobody would really see coming, unless you're really a Punk fan. And it was so funny. I had this thought after WrestleMania 40, when I was like, man, what can you do for 40? This is before John Cena said he was going to retire. I'm like, well, Cody and Punk probably is the match because they teased it. And I'm like, well, if Punk wins, or Punk and Cody face each other, Punk will win with the help of Triple H because it proves that Punk was a hypocrite all along. Which they've been telling us over the past 2 weeks, really since Punk has come back, how much of a hypocrite Punk is. What would be the most hypocritical thing Punk could do, but with the help of a Pat McAfee or whoever represents TKO or The Rock? Which I feel like if The Rock's going to come in, this is the match to do it. You think he's going to go after Punk because of what he said about him and his family, but he actually turns on Roman to set up the match between him and Roman in Saudi. But even take that out of the picture, whoever the representative of TKO is going to actually help Punk, and Punk is going to turn his back on the fans. The same fans that, see, this is why, the same fans that love him so much, the same fans that cheered his name for 10 years, he's going to turn his back on those same fans because he wants the spot that Roman has. It makes all the sense in the world. I don't see any way that Punk doesn't turn heel and beats Roman Reigns to retain the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, even with that being said, just like I said about Orton, I don't want a long Punk reign. Like, he needs to lose that motherfucker in a couple months. But for right now, I'm thinking about what would create. They're a moment-based company. They're not a storytelling company. So the biggest moment is not the Bloodline reunion, but it's Punk turning heel. And I think that's what they're going to do. So that's my prediction. Punk is going to retain the World Heavyweight Championship and end the night as a heel. But we'll see what happens. Let me know your predictions, who you got winning, who you got losing, who you want to win, who you want to lose. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Like, comment, subscribe, share all the things are the things. Welcome to the hot bitch. There's Hayes Arcade, your hardcore casual fan. If you're not down with that, I got 2 words for you.